just touched down, baby. Covalent TV. Let me tell you about my favorite show. Let's get into it. Let me start with the co-host, stepping into the frame, right? The pride of Michigan, yeah. Big Dub is the name. He might struggle with the reading, stumbling over the lines, but the crowd goes crazy every time that he shines. They love him. He's a Mayo man, yes, but there's no judgment here. None at all. Riding out with Mr. Starks, they making everything clear. The perfect dynamic, holding down the heavyweights. When they hit the live stream, my whole mood elevates. Never stop. Welcome to the one and only Covalent TV. Covalent, ain't nobody touching them on talent, trust me. No way, babe. Breaking down the ring with the facts, data, and statistics. Oh, check the numbers, on accountability, baby. Checking the logistics, keep them in line. The best show going, undisputed and supreme. Got me watching every time they step onto the stream. Yeah. King of the South Side of Chicago, yeah. He's running the game. Ooh. Mr. Starks is the boss. Got me moaning his name, daddy. He's the lead of the host, dripping all of that charm. Got me biting my lip, setting off the alarm. Yeah, he does. Unscripted in his lingo, my man knows exactly what to say. Charismatic on the weekly, takes my breath right away. Yeah. The way he captures the audience, so dominant, so deep. I'm just watching the screen, losing all of my sleep. We talking pro wrestling, we're really doing it like.
Truth seekers, talk to me. Truth seekers, I need y'all to talk to me. I need the truth seekers to talk to me. Talk to a player in the house tonight. I need y'all to have a conversation with me tonight. Because, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just going to tell you straight down the middle how the fuck it is. From the ceiling all the way to the goddamn floor. Welcome to your AEW Forbidden Door 2026 live review. It is your boy, Mr. Starks, and
Big Dub.
What is going on? And instead of Forbidden Door, Warner is on Forbidden Forest Wi-Fi.
That's right.
This motherfucker's bitch-ass, dumb-ass, gump-ass, goof-ass, weak-ass fucking Wi-Fi went out during the main event. That's a true story. I cannot make that up. That is a true story. But he is here in all of his mayonnaise. He is here in all of his mayonnaise. He is here. All right? But y'all get to look at my handsome ass the entire time. Not to say, you know, Warner isn't attractive to all of his prison bitches, but, you know, it is what it is.
Prison bitches.
You have prison bitches and you're going to have to speak up because it sounds like you were doing a damn Johnny Gill whisper because your fucking service is janky.
I said I don't have prison bitches.
Yes, you do. You're a liar. We all know. Can y'all hear him denying the truth? Did y'all hear him denying the truth?
I'm not denying the truth. I have no prison bitches.
You do.
No.
But you don't have to tell people right now because that is not why we are here. That is not why we are here. We are here to talk about a show on the late night with Covalent TV. We are here on the late night front, man, the late night tip. So if y'all are in here Drop an alarm clock emoji. Shit. Goddamn. I know some of y'all got to be up. I don't give a fuck. Fuck you. Y'all going to enjoy this review. All that other shit is boring anyway. So stay up for something that's actually worthwhile. Otherwise, you a bitch. That's it. I'm laying it out there. If you don't stay up for this review, if your eyelids get heavy, you have bitch-ass eyelids. Fuck your eyelids. Okay? Now, y'all know how this go, man. As soon as you get your mark ass in here, man, like gang, comment gang, share gang, financial lubricant gang, playback gang, y'all are not exempt from hitting the like button either. If you haven't supported this channel before by hitting the subscribe button, you could also do that shit too. I'm telling you what you can do. And I know somebody is going to ask for the donation link, so I am going to provide it. I completely forgot about it because it is late. But guess what? I don't got bitch-ass eyelids like some of y'all. I'm up. I'm here. I'm living. I'm breathing. I'm existing. I'm shimmying. Not right now. Maybe later. But I'm here. Werner is not in the physical, but he is here through his AI voice recognition software.
Yeah, I'm not AI. I am a real person.
If you don't get your Pinocchio, I'm a real boy ass on somewhere.
I'm a real boy.
That plays in real prison booty holes, and that is okay.
No, that is not a thing.
That is a thing. That is a thing. You were in the movie The Thing.
No, I was not.
Yes, you were. That's also true. Ladies and gentlemen,
that was before I was born.
Check Werner's IMDb when y'all get the chance.
Oh, I don't have an IMDb
Now, if you see a picture of a jar of mayonnaise, you've landed at the right page. You have landed
not
at
a
the right
jar
page.
of mayonnaise.
You are a walking, talking jar of mayonnaise.
I am not.
Oh, I'm sorry. A walking, talking jar of mayonnaise with arms and legs. Sorry. My bad. All right. Fucking dickhead. Semantics, tantics. Nobody fucking cares, Werner. All right. But we having fun on the late night creep, man. I'm seeing a few. I see some alarm clocks. I don't see enough alarm clocks, though. I don't see enough. I see a couple people nah, we need more than that, God damn it. I need to know that y'all don't got bitch ass eyelids and y'all gonna really rock out with us through this review, because we gonna bring it. We are gonna bring it like we always do. Werner's Wi-Fi brought it, and it never brought it again.
It died.
It brought it so hard it passed away. It's these matzahs are too good. Yes, I think Werner's Wi-Fi is Arnold Schwarzenegger. That's exactly. And I'm not talking about
Get
Prime.
to the chopper.
I'm not talking about Prime Arnold. I'm talking about today fucking Arnold.
Oh.
Still strong, but very, very wrinkly and very old and decrepit.
Yes.
You know, so shouts out to all of the old Wi-Fi out there. And shouts out to old Nudie, because I think I saw old Nudie creep up in here. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to old Nudie. But we need all the support we could get, man. Late night creep, man. I could be sleeping right now. My girl just left. I'm lonely.
Uh-oh.
I could be giving her pizzipe right now, and here I am talking wrestling with y'all. All right? That's what it is. Now, guys, y'all know we typically bring y'all the news, hold one special accountable, and bring you facts, data, statistics as we go, because that's just what we do.
That's right.
But y'all know when we do pay-per-views, it's a little bit different, man. It's something that, you know, it's an energy that we do that just, I don't know, man, we got to go with the flow, because we're actually a show that knows how to do this without stealing other people's talking points and, you know, relying on gimmicks. We actually can get in front of these microphones and innovate. And speaking of which, Werner, let's get into pregame thoughts, because I'm going to coin something that some of you motherfuckers are going to steal and not even utilize it right, not even know how to defend it, because you didn't create it. And some of you content creators out there that are bigger than us, you're probably going to steal it and not know how to use it either. And we're going to be the source of all things that are truthful in this wrestling community that we love, okay? Now, why am I saying this? Why am I preambling? Why am I giving y'all that disclaimer? It's because I'm coining something new tonight. And it is called PIQ. P-I-Q, though. P-I-Q. Okay? And it is something that I am coining specifically for AEW, and I am coining it for professional wrestling in general, because I don't even think WWE fits PIQ, and I'm going to explain what it is. The P in pick, ladies and gentlemen, is performance. When you watch these shows, do you get thrilling performance? Are you captivated? Is there something that grabs you on these shows? Is it something that just when you're done with it, you feel like you got your mental and physical money's worth? Okay? Performance. Okay? Now, the I is innovation. When you watch the show, do you feel like you saw something new? Do you feel like you watched the wrestlers go out there and try to create a new way of telling stories in the ring? Did you just see any innovation whatsoever that was worthwhile throughout the entire course of the show? Now, the Q in pick, ladies and gentlemen, is something that disqualifies any WWE weekly show or pay-per-view whatsoever, and that is quality. That alone disqualifies WWE from ever qualifying for pick. They can't qualify for pick because if we know one thing they never provide their audience, it is quality.
Mm-hmm.
Now, again, if you hear somebody saying pick or you see somebody saying pick, please tag us. Please tag us. Because, again, you can innovate on your own. You know, you could do all of that stuff on your own, but a lot of you guys don't do that. You just steal talking points from smaller creators because you go, oh, well, no one's going to see the stream, so I could steal this and no one will know I stole it, right? I'm looking at one person who calls himself Amplified. I'm looking at a couple people that actually comment on our show. But you will never be able to say it like how I say it. You'll never be able to get it across like how I get it across. See that? Now, if you're using it the right way and you're giving credit and you know what I'm saying, you giving love and showing love and saying, hey, I can't even take credit for this. I got this from here. Respect. No problem. No problem. But why is pick important? Why is pick important? Pick is very important because in this society where everything is massively overpriced, where everything cost to value ratio wise is god awful, pick is very important. You have to understand if you are getting performance, innovation, and quality. If you buy a car, you should be looking for performance, innovation, and quality. If you go see a movie, you should be looking for performance, innovation, and quality. Hell, if you are in the dating market and you are looking for a woman to love on in the middle of the fucking night, like right now, you need to be looking for performance, innovation, and what, Werner?
Quality.
It is not that difficult, ladies and gentlemen. It is not that damn difficult. Now, here's where pick has a little bit of bend. Here's where it has a little bit of bend. If you could hit 2 out of the 3, let's say you hit the P and the Q, I'll give you credit. If you hit the P and the I, I'll give you credit. If you hit the Q and the I, we'll give you credit. If you can get 2 out of the 3, 2 out of the 3, you're doing something right. But Forbidden Door, ladies and gentlemen, Forbidden Door not only gave pick, they gave BTA to that horse shit that was WWE Night of Champions. Now, if anybody doesn't know what BTA is, that is belt to ass. Okay? But Tony Khan giving pick is something that he doesn't have to do as a wrestling promoter. Look at how low the bar is. Look at how low the bar is in WWE. Look at what they cheer for over there. Look at what they pop for over there. He could easily just rely on catchphrases and have people go out there and instead of saying yeet, they say beat or some shit like that. I don't know. But he could easily follow the WWE formula as a license to print money because, hey, those type of bubble fans are always looking for more WWE style shows to enjoy. And let's be truthful. Tony Khan did try that a little bit in 2023, and I'm glad that he got away from it. Okay. But to give performance, innovation, and quality at the level in which Tony Khan gave performance, innovation, and quality on tonight's show is special. Because this is that type of show that when we look back 5 years from now, hell, I even think 2-3 years from now, and you're going, hey, man, what are some of the greatest AEW pay-per-views of all time? Now, that could be any one of them, really.
Yeah.
But Forbidden Door, hold on, real quick. I hate to do this to you. I got to time you out. That is completely unrelated to anything that we are fucking talking about right now. We're not talking about fucking Soul Ruka. We cooking right now. That's a part of our new, well, it's not really a new rule, but that's a part of our rules. We're just enforcing it more. If it's unrelated to what the fuck I'm talking about, I don't want to hear it. Okay? And if it's bugging you that much that I'm not talking about it, put it in a Streamlabs donation and then I'll talk about it. But this is not the variety show where people just pick the topics and we go off of the beaten path because everybody else wants us to. Now, this is my last warning on this. Warner, I'm going to lay this down right now, bro. We could end up calling it an early night. The next person that wants to go off topic is going to ruin it for everybody. The next person that wants to try to get us to say something on something that is unrelated, it's going to be an early night. We just going to fly through the show. Okay? Because what I'm doing right now, you're not going to get anywhere else. So if you want to fuck it up for yourself or fuck it up for everybody in the room, please be my guest. I could tell my girl turn that car right back around and lay my ass down right next to her and be done with my night. Okay? So sit back, enjoy the show, and comment on what I'm actually speaking on. Performance, innovation, and quality is what I was talking about. Okay? As I was saying, you're going to be able to look back 2-3 years from now, even 10 years, 15 years, and you'll be able to pinpoint. You'll be able to grab a push pin and go Forbidden Door 2026. Double or Nothing 2026. Tony Khan is doing something in professional wrestling that WWE has not done since the Attitude Era. Every show and pay-per-view feels like legacy shows. Every now and again, Tony Khan will lay out a stinker on Dynamite. I'm just going to keep it above. He will. Mm-hmm. But he is laying down legacy shows. He is creating his own network. This is a talking point I think y'all going to like. How everybody claps it up for the tape library that WWE owns. It claps it up for the tape library that TNA owns. Why is nobody giving Tony Khan credit for putting out possibly what will be considered 20 years from now the best pro wrestling game tape in wrestling history?
Mm-hmm.
Why is this not a talking point? Why is this not in an ESPN article? Why is this not up? This is not a cue to start bringing people up. I will time you out with the fucking quickness if I see you bringing people up. I'm only doing this because it's within context. Why is this not a frightful article? Why is this not a fucking Drone Insider article? Why is this not a thing? Why is it not a think piece on this? Tony Khan in front of our eyes is creating the best pro wrestling catalog of shows ever.
Mm-hmm.
You're wondering why I'm so confident in saying this? Pick is why I'm so confident in saying this. Performance, innovation, and quality. They are all being brought to the table every time Tony Khan books a pay-per-view, puts a price point on it, and then broadcasts it. There's mid-card matches on Dynamite that are better than any WWE pay-per-view I've seen in the last 6-7 years. I said earlier this year, Tony Khan has a chance to pull away. Tony Khan has a chance this year to make it to where it's not even close. Tony Khan has pulled so far away when it comes to pick that the only thing that is tethering Tony Khan to WWE when it comes to being a challenger brand and whatever fancy fucking terms people want to use It's the fact of the matter that WWE has been around so long, and oh, they have all this goodwill and industry standard this, and oh, my childhood that, and the dweem this, and it was my dweem to make it here that. But even that's starting to look like empty fucking calories. Even that's starting to look like, and even that touting numbers bullshit is starting to look like, okay, so? Because when you have performance, innovation, and quality, who gives a damn? And that's something, Werner, that's something I've been saying since 2023.
Yeah, you really have.
If you provide in performance, innovation, and quality at the level in which AEW is doing it, who cares about how much money this fucking goddamn show? Who cares? Tony Khan is creating his own bubble, but the difference is the bubble is open to everyone. He's saying, hey, man, we got performance, innovation, and quality inside of this bubble right here. You could come in if you want to, but if you want to stay over there in that WWE bubble, be my guest. Tony Khan, what I'm saying is this. He has no one to please anymore.
Mm-hmm.
He's doing the damn thing. Who does he have to run out there and prove wrong? In 2026, who does Tony Khan have to prove wrong?
Not a damn person.
Tony Khan has reached the point, and I said this. I said it's going to get to a point of where when somebody questions Tony Khan and how good he is with his show, all he has to do is just push his hand. I said he could do like that Will Smith meme where he presenting Jada Pinkett Smith on the red carpet, or Jaden. I forget who he was presenting. But like it's to that point now where all he has to do is go, hey man, look at my fucking body of work.
Mm-hmm.
You could take all of the Tiny Con, Coke Con. You could do all them fucking jokes you want. Dude, my catalog speaks for its fucking self. And here we are, children. Here we are. True Seekers, we have finally reached that point. Any hate of this product seems passive-aggressive at this point. Any hate of this product seems disingenuous at this point. It's empty fucking calories.
Well, and to us, we've been seeing that passive-aggressive hate since the beginning of us doing this show. Just no one's been really willing to realize that until now.
Yeah, nobody. Oh, Werner, let's piss people off, and then I'm done with my pregame thoughts. I'm gonna play off of what you just said. A lot of y'all did not believe this company would be where they are. It's time to be real with yourselves. It's so much easier to clap when you in first place and the closest motherfucker to you is about 10 miles away. A lot of y'all are doing victory laps when y'all really didn't believe.
Mm-hmm.
See, we hold our viewers accountable. So if there's anybody watching the show right now that's new and they're going, oh, this is an echo chamber. No, it's not.
Mm-mm.
We'll call anybody out who deserves to be called out, including one of our own viewers if it is. But
Which we have done.
But there's a few of y'all that are front running right now. A few of y'all was not seeing what this was going to end up becoming. No, like let's be honest. Let's be completely fucking honest. No, I'm not doing that. No. See, this is an example. Right here. No, that is not a point of contention. That is a non-starter. You said pretty much everyone thought AEW was going to fail. No, they didn't.
Nope, I never thought it.
Nope. Can't jack that. Adrian, normally we agree on stuff. Can't jack that. Can't jack it. Nope. You know why? Because you're all lives mattering drones. You're giving drones an out when you say that. You're giving fed walkers an out when you say that. You're giving the front runners, because now AEW is going to have front runners. AEW is going to have people that are going to be like, yeah, I've always liked it.
Mm-hmm.
you're giving the front runners an out, you giving the fair walkers an out, and you giving the drones an out. Dude, you have completed the trifecta. Don't give them an out. Not everybody thought AEW was gonna fail. No. No, can't jack that. Sorry.
No.
No. Because otherwise, let's put it this way. If that was true, this show wouldn't exist.
Right. I mean, to be fair, when we started this in 2019, Daryl, correct me if I'm wrong. I think you and I were the only ones that thought this company was going to survive.
I'm going to fuck you up worse. Hold on, Adrian. Real quick. I know you said that's not your intention, but I'm going to fuck you up worse. We were the only people covering AEW at one point.
Yeah.
That's facts plus tax. That is facts. That's how we built up our first page. So, man, I missed that first page so bad, y'all.
Me too.
Dude, that was how we built up our first page so tough. We were the only people covering AEW. There was like nobody else was covering AEW. That's real. Me and Werner did the research. I said, Werner, I need you to go through about 10 pages of these motherfucking reviews.
Mm-hmm.
No one was covering AEW. A lot of people covered the first episode, and then they stopped. And then that was when all the bad faith discourse started taking place. And it's like, dude, wait. How are you criticizing AEW when it ain't no AEW reviews on your channel? Oops. Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
Oops. Werner, am I lying, bro?
No, you're not lying.
Bro, I'm talking about I see videos saying, death of AEW. Is AEW going to close up its doors soon? And then I click on the channel and I'm like, bro, you don't even have any AEW reviews.
No.
I'm not bullshitting. It's crazy, bro. So, dude, the bad faith discourse and obsession with this company failing has been there since the beginning, but there was also a group of people that were like, hey, man, I believe. If that wasn't the case, then shit, that early AEW push wouldn't have had all those people showing up. People believed, but you had so much bad faith discourse drowning out the believers that people like you, Adrian, you'd be led to believe that nobody thought it was going to succeed. I'm going to go this route too. Watch this. If those people didn't exist that believed in AEW, you wouldn't have found our review, Adrian.
Yeah.
You wouldn't have found our review. I know it was probably a long road to finding our review because, dude, you got to go through 100 people that shit on AEW for no reason before you find us. Because for whatever reason or another, the algorithm fucking hates us. And I think it's because we do tell the truth. Let me teach y'all something. The algorithm never rewards the truth. It rewards chaos, drama, lies, and sensationalized horse shit. That's what the algorithm rewards. Over the top fucking dumbass thumbnails. The YouTube algorithm can't get enough of that bullshit. But if your presentation is on point, your thumbnails are fly, and you spitting that hot fire and you telling the truth, the YouTube algorithm don't fuck with you.
Mm-mm.
Me and Werner proved it one time on the stream. Who was here for this stream? When me and Werner was praising WWE, we did a whole stream where we trolled. We praised WWE. Guys, that was one of our highest viewed streams.
Yep.
I think when we had clicked the stream off, we had like 500 real-time views.
Mm-hmm.
Who was there for that one? A couple of y'all ain't been watching that long. But to those of whom was watching that long, you remember that stream.
Maybe we need to do that again.
Nah, bro. I ain't got it in me. I ain't got it. Have you seen the WWE product? I ain't got it.
I have seen the WWE.
I ain't got it in me, bro. I'm sorry. I am sorry. That this show should have more views, subscribers, could tell. Well, 2010 Ranger, let me tell you something. Share the stream.
Yep.
Like the stream. Keep the chat rate up. All of the things that are important to YouTube where they go, oh, let's push this out to more people.
And the funny thing is all the stuff that he just mentioned is free.
That's why I tell y'all to constantly comment. Like, even if you feel like you ain't got nothing to say, drop an emoji. Like, if you agree with something I'm saying, put a clapping emoji. Like, that's what I keep telling y'all that for. Y'all want this stream to grow. That's how you do it.
Mm-hmm.
It's really,
again,
go ahead.
Free. Again, that's free.
There it is. A lot of y'all belong to group chats. Unfortunately, them group chats are full of drones, but go ahead and drop it in your group chat. Share it on Twitter right now. Mo, you just said it. The more we repost, comment, and share, it helps. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's not complicated. Because sometimes I see y'all be sharing some bullshit. Y'all be sharing some stuff. I'll be like, who's this motherfucker? What? Love, if you're doing your part, then shit. Let me see. Old Nudie said also leave comments after the stream. Yes, indeed. Playback gang.
Yes.
If you are watching, playback gang, you are important too. Okay. Now, I feel like I've cooked too long. I don't want to burn the food. Let me let Werner get into his pregame thoughts. I'm going to read a couple of the True Seekers comments, a couple of intriguing ones I find, and we going to get into this fucking show, man. I'm excited to talk about it. This ain't going to be a long one because I know some of y'all want to go to bed, but let's go, Werner. Give your pregame thoughts.
You know, oh man, this show was just so good. I want to give praise to the entire to the entire roster because today again, along with Double or Nothing, they made on the main card every match feel like every match was a main event match. And that was phenomenal to see. You don't see that everywhere or anywhere else in wrestling. Only in AEW are you going to be seeing that, to where the first match of the night could be the main event, or the second match could be the main event, or the third, the fourth, the fifth, the sixth, the seventh, so on and so forth. And it's phenomenal to see. It goes back to your pick thing, Daryl, and it's just, I was just so excited for this show.
Dude,
That's pretty much all I got.
Dude, performance, innovation, and quality is a non-negotiable thing for me when it comes to professional wrestling in 2026. And if you're asking yourself, why is that a non-negotiable? And by the way, Warner, copy the link if it's not too much with your current Forbidden Forest Wi-Fi. Copy the link for the YouTube review and post it on the Facebook page.
Okay, let's see
if your Forbidden Forest Wi-Fi holds up. But this is why I will not negotiate on pick. If everybody is entering the stream right now and you missed me bring up what pick was, performance, innovation, and quality. That is why I cannot compromise. Shows like this is why my bar is so high. See, look at him. Look at his Forest Wi-Fi struggling. Look at him. He had to exit. Look at him. Look at him. Look at him. But no. I'm going to wait till... Can you stop making noises while I'm talking, motherfucker?
Sorry.
You ain't got to make old man noises when you're trying to figure out how to do something. Shut the fuck up. I don't even know. I don't... Shut up. But fucking... Yeah, I can't lower my bar. You guys shouldn't lower your bar either. I don't give a damn what people tell you. I don't care how many times Triple H tells you to fuck off and just be a fan. I don't give a damn.
Right.
I don't give a damn how many people tell you you shouldn't have an opinion or you shouldn't have analysis or anything to say about the shows you consume. Fuck those people. Fuck all the people that try to goddamn big league you and say, oh, well, if you haven't been in the business, you can't talk about the business. Fuck all those people. Y'all are all smart enough to know when something is good, when something is bad. Y'all are smart enough to know when something is great, when something is excellent, when something is damn near perfect. And you're smart enough to know when something is complete and utter fucking gutter trash, WWE. So please stop letting people insult your intelligence into believing that something is better than what it is because you're using your brain too much. Because now, by the way, because
God forbid if you use that.
No, because now that's what WWE is resorting to in the media. They're telling people you're using your brain too much. Just take 1 second, breathe that in, and let that out. They're telling you. They're telling you. I'm gonna get close. I'm gonna use my normal speaking voice. They're telling you not to use your brain. What Patrick say on SpongeBob? At least I'm safe inside my mind. You need to put your standards behind a vault door because WWE and their audience is coming to tell you, do not use your brain to enjoy programming. Do not care about performance, innovation, or quality. That's what they're telling you. Now, are you going to let them take your ability to think critically? Are you going to let them take your ability to analyze and critique things based upon what you see? True Seekers, are y'all going to allow that? Because I know I'm not. Is that Nasty Leroy? Leroy, are you the same person? Ain't no way we got two Leroys in the motherfucker. Saying Leroy. Look, if that is Nasty Leroy, you're not new. But if that's not him, saying what's going on, I'm new to your show. Well, welcome in, possibly Nasty Leroy. God damn, you want your comment read so bad. We have a Streamlabs link right there. And a Kiz Ash is app. I say it with love. Let me see what we got. Said AEW never fails to entertain me. No. And that falls underneath the quality portion, and that could fall underneath performance as well. The fact that you felt entertained means that AEW hit at least 2 of the letters in pick. And that's all you could ask for. If you get all 3, then shit, you in the money. You in the fucking money. Damn, Mercedes on the media scrum saying she's grateful. All right. Let me just do this, though, because that is skipping ahead. But appreciate you, but we'll get to that when we get to that. I got you, though. I got you. Okay. Werner, do you have any more pregame thoughts, my good sir?
No, that's it.
Okay. Hold on. Let me see. Make sure I'm got everybody that put in an insightful comment. It's like dining at McDonald's or your smaller mom and pop restaurant with better food. McDonald's makes more money, but the mom and pop is better. Same with WWE and AEW. Okay. I've heard the McDonald's thing with WWE before. And here's why I'm going to fuck everybody up. I don't even think they're McDonald's. Because at least McDonald's has good fries. Yeah. Like, McDonald's is terrible for you, but at least motherfucking McDonald's got some good fries. They got a couple good items on the menu. WWE ain't got shit good on their menu. There's nothing WWE is serving out of their kitchen that is goddamn worth any money. Like, let's keep it a beam. These motherfuckers are serving fried beaver ass with Tabasco sauce. No. That's the only reason why I've never liked that reference with WWE, because goddamn it, I'll eat McDonald's fries every now and again. I ain't eating nothing at the McDonald's shop. I'm sorry, the WWE shop. No. Hell no. Okay? Said I'm not Nasty Leroy. That sounds like something Nasty Leroy would say. I'm fucking around. That's hilarious. No, you can't say that either, Mo, because those things have uses. Said WWE's menu is a toothpick, bread, and water. No, not even. those things have use. No. 2 of those things are nourishment. No. Okay, let's have some fun. When have y'all ever felt completely nourished in the covers of WWE Entertainment? When is the last time?
God.
When is the last time you have went to sleep at night after a WWE show and been like, oh, I can go to sleep feeling so good. That was such a great time.
1996?
Boy, you old as shit. Nobody says 1996, bitch. They had good shows in 98.
Well,
Stop.
yes, but I'm
Stop.
just going back that far.
If you don't stop, you fucking gobbledygooker lover, shut the fuck up.
I did not
old
like that
bastard.
gimmick. I did not like that gimmick.
Thank you. Said not since Monday Night Wars. Warren to be like, when is the last time Bruno Sammartino had a match? Shut up, you
that old.
You old fucking jar of mayonnaise. Shut the fuck up.
I am not that old.
Goodness gracious. You provided mayonnaise to all the soldiers of World War II. Shut the fuck up.
No, I did not.
Old bastard. You always be like, this motherfucker be like, Nick Bockwinkel.
I never mentioned him at all.
When did that Bob Backlund, when was he around? Nobody, like, who skips 97 and 98 to go to 96? Good Lord. Go to hell. Man, God damn, we get it. You are over 40. We get it. All right. Say, why does WWE keep doing this kind of program when it fails and it shows how inferior they are? Why did it? I'm going to give, okay. Here's why it's semi-related, so I'm not going to kill you for it. But, like, we know the answer to this. That's one of the things I even do this to my girl. She'll tell you. Ask the question you just asked me back to yourself, but this time think about it. You know the answer to that question. You don't need me to answer that question for you. You know the answer to that question. True Seekers, what do y'all think the answer to that question is? You know how motherfuckers be like, I'm not even going to dignify that with a response. As much as I would love to dignify that with a response, I'm not, because you know the answer. And it's going to be, and the answer is never going to change. The answer is like 2 + 2. That answer ain't never going to goddamn change. Never. It's for one reason and one reason only. You see, he said, it's been a while, I think, since the ruthless aggression era. I felt, and no. I gave a very specific feeling, Jeff, a very specific one. My name is Jeff. I gave a very specific feeling, very specific. When have you felt like, again, WWE's show was like a warm blanket? Like you were just like, oh, I could go to bed just so excited about what that show was. Like, when have you had that warm blanket feeling about WWE? Like, when is the last time you've had that feeling about WWE? Not like, when is the last time you've actually enjoyed a WWE show? No, I'm talking about, like, when is the last time you have felt damn near nurtured by a WWE show? That's a serious fucking question. Because, I'd have to go back to 98, 99. Like a show where I couldn't wait to wake up and go to school and tell people about it.
Mm-hmm.
Hell, the fact that I have to say, I have to go back as far as to say I couldn't wait to wake up and go to school and tell someone about it should tell you the entire story. Old Nudie. Old Nudie. You ain't been watching us that long. We did a stream on that was the original page, so it's gone now. But we did a stream on the original page. I think it was a Raw stream. Werner might be able to correct me if I'm wrong, but I think it was a Raw stream. Well, we broke down how genuinely overrated the Attitude Era was. Like, we went into great detail. Like, Werner, didn't we spend like an hour 30 breaking that shit down?
Yeah, we did.
Like, I don't disagree with that. I don't disagree with that. But when they had a special show, it was special.
Mm-hmm.
During that time period, when they had a special show, it was special. WrestleMania 17 was special. They haven't hit anything like it since.
Mm-mm.
Y'all know when y'all get that one bad well, she just fine as a motherfucker. And look, I got an abundance mindset, but y'all know what I mean. It's just one that's badder than even the usual baddies you fuck with. And boy, you lose that girl, and you be like, God damn, I ain't gonna never have nothing like that again. Deep down inside, you say that shit to yourself. You be like, I ain't never gonna have nothing like that bad motherfucker ever again, boy. That is WWE at this point. You're never gonna have that again. A show that felt like WrestleMania 17, you'll never get that from WWE again. Meanwhile, and I guess this is gonna be a good pivot back into what we need to talk about, AEW is providing that damn near every pay-per-view.
Yes.
Damn near every pay-per-view, they're giving you that feeling.
Mm-hmm.
They're giving you WrestleMania 17 times.
In a row.
Like, what more could you ask for, dude? But you know what? We delayed y'all long enough. We 46 minutes in. We still make a good time. But again, I know some of y'all want to get to bed. I want to get to bed.
Mm-hmm.
So, ladies and gentlemen, let's not delay any further. Let's go ahead and get into Forbidden Door 2026. Let's get it.
All righty, kids. We're going to start off with the first match in 0 hour. Drilla Maloney versus Daniel Garcia. Garcia hit a twist and shout, mocking the Tanahashi air guitar. Garcia went for a running knee, but Maloney caught it in midair, swung him around in position, and spiked Garcia with the Drilla Killer for the win.
Okay. Mini cheat code, but only because of Drilla Maloney. Because Drilla Maloney is every solitary single fucking thing that Tony Khan thinks Daniel Garcia is.
Yes.
If you slotted in Drilla Maloney into the Death Riders go to another level. You want to talk about potential? See, we told y'all, and this is going to be an example of what we broke down to y'all. We told y'all, normally when somebody has potential or you could see something in them, pause if necessary.
Pause.
We call it out straight away.
Mm-hmm.
You can immediately see Drilla Maloney has potential. Immediately. Daniel Garcia, dude, if you have to tell somebody over and over and over and over and over that a person has potential, guess what they don't have?
Potential.
It ain't rocket science, y'all. It's not rocket science. Some of y'all make this shit way more difficult than it should be. Because there's actually some people in here that probably do think Daniel Garcia has this fucking potential that will never show itself. And Drilla Maloney is only 29 years old.
Mm-hmm. A lot of time left there.
Pause if necessary. A lot of meat on that bone.
Pause.
So why, like, Tony Khan, how can you see somebody like Drilla Maloney and just be waste your time with Daniel Garcia?
It's never, that switch is never going to get flipped with him ever.
And something I didn't like, and Mo brought it up. It wasn't necessarily skipping ahead because we started talking about the match. We kind of got into it, but here's what I'm gonna tell you. Daniel Garcia getting most of the offense in this match made me want to vomit.
Yeah.
Because me and Warner had forgot who Drilla Maloney was until we remembered that he was a part of a couple matches on the build-up to last year's Forbidden Door. And he actually wowed us. We was like, oh, yeah, that guy, right?
Mm-hmm.
The fact that Drilla Maloney didn't get to show off his moveset in favor of Daniel Garcia should show you how much of a hard-on Tony Khan has for Daniel Garcia.
Which we're still trying to figure out. Because this fascination needs to end in the fastest way possible.
I don't want to spend too much time on it because it was a pre-show match. But Tony Khan, you have people with endless potential on your roster that deserve the exact same amount of love, care, and TV time as you have given Daniel Garcia. And you're not giving it to them in favor of Daniel Garcia. And you are wasting all of those resources that I just said for a wrestler that is not going to move a needle for you. He's not going to draw a dime. It's a waste, dude. It's a waste.
Mm-hmm.
It's a waste. Write him off. Ice the bitch.
Yeah.
Write him off, dude.
All righty.
Wait, real quick. Tony, I'm going to say it until you do, by the way. Go ahead.
Yeah. All righty. Up next, we got Sky Booty versus
I'm like, goddamn, you
Micah
dirty bitch, you dirty bitch, you dirty bitch.
in the TBS title Survival of the Fittest qualifying match. Micah rolled out into the ropes where she brought Blue out and hit Brainbuster onto the apron back inside. The hammerlock Michinoku driver back inside connects to give Micah the victory.
Okay, so Sky Booty getting more reps I will never complain about.
Mm-mm.
And Micah, those Stardom girls, dude, those Joshis over there, they have such a professionalism in the ring that I don't know. It's just like they elevate the matches they're in. Like, I don't know how they train them when it comes to that, but like that is something I hope Joshis have forever. Joshis just tend to have this presence in the ring that you like. I don't know how they teach it because it's like almost all of them have it. Go ahead, Warner.
You know, I wonder if it's because they get these girls at such a young age, and they drill it into them.
Pause,
and they just drill it.
Whoa, pause. Whoa. We don't want to talk about them drilling young girls. No.
Oh, Jesus.
No.
No.
Whoa, that and algorithm hit. Damn. Warner, shit, man. You did not think that through.
No.
You did not think that through. Holy shit. Okay. But that training that they give them and that presence that those Joshis have in that ring, dude, it's impressive. It's impressive. Mm-hmm. And you don't realize how impressive it is in that other promotion because Joshis don't get to be Joshis in that other promotion. Mm-hmm. But like in an actual pro wrestling promotion, that's where you really get to see it take off. Which makes me wish fucking Julia would have went to goddamn AEW.
Yeah.
Because imagine the work she could be putting in right now if she was there.
No, she's too busy jobbing to Blake Monroe.
That was such a flop. Oh, my God. We ain't here to talk about that, though. Let's keep going.
No. Alrighty, up next, we have Divine Dominion versus Thunder Rosa.
Thunder Rosa. If you didn't hear us, ladies and gentlemen, we are bringing to the Thunder Rosa. Warner, have you heard the news?
No, what was that?
Thunder Rosa.
Oh.
True Seekers, have y'all heard Thunder Rosa?
I saw, the number one trend right now? Thunder Rosa.
You know, when I go to a restaurant, Werner, I want a Thunder Rosa with my Thunder Rosa, from my Thunder Rosa, Thunder Rosa, Thunder Rosa, Thunder Rosa, Thunder Rosa, Thunder Rosa, Thunder Rosa.
You can never get too much Thunder Rosa.
No, there is never enough Thunder Rosa. Thunder Rosa. Go ahead.
Thunder Rosa. And Olympia for the AEW Women's Tag Team titles.
Olympia is built like a fucking tank.
Yes, she is.
Her back is one of the strongest backs I've ever seen in this goddamn business. Goddamn. Go ahead.
Alrighty, Olympia took a shotgun dropkick, German suplex, before Cross and Bane planted Rosa with their heaven to hell double choke slam for the win.
Okay, so this match right here, it had the energy. Now, if you don't know what the energy is, it's hard to explain to somebody that don't know what it is. Once this match got going, it shifted into second gear, shifted into third gear, and it stayed there until the very end of the match. The energy, once they went into second gear, just never dissipated. Now, some people might say, oh, the crowd just might have been excited because they were happy to be in the arena. No, this was just a really good fucking match. I'm giving this a cheat code.
Yeah, I'm with you on the cheat code.
I'm willing to go
this was
this
a
far.
phenomenal match.
Warren, I'm willing to go this far. This is honestly the best Divine Dominion match I've seen.
Yeah.
I think that they performed very well in this matchup. I do. And this is the
And
best
you wanna
Thunder.
know-
Wait, real quick. This is the best Thunder Rosa has looked in a while, too.
Because I was going to say, because Thunder Rosa was in the match.
I mean, my God. And Olympia to move like that with all that muscle, man, this a cheat code for me. This was solid. Go ahead.
We should get more of this tag team going forward. Let's see them on Collision and build those two up and maybe get another title shot, say it around All Out or Full Gear or Wrestle Dream.
You can never underrate the energy, ladies and gentlemen. When a match just has that organic energy that gets the crowd into it, I don't give a damn if you are a Fed Walker, a drone, whatever. When a match is just that good and it has that feeling behind it, you can't beat it, dude. Now, I know a lot of WWE fans are not used to that feeling. Not even a little bit. But that's what it feels like. If you were watching that match and you were like, what is this heat? What is this burning feeling in my chest? That just, I don't know, it's something about this match that I'm so excited about. That's what good professional wrestling is, dude. Real talk. Go ahead.
All righty. We are at the main card. To kick off the show, we have the Young Bucks versus El Sky Team versus Unbound Company.
Oh, man. First of all,
buddy.
Chico first and foremost. First and fucking foremost. First and fucking foremost. Cheat code. Next thing is this. This match did not remotely overstay its welcome. I don't know who produced this match, but there was such an even distribution of offense in this matchup to the point of where you actually felt like you were watching cohesive and coherent tag team wrestling. This was a love letter to tag team wrestling. And I'm going to sound corny for saying this, but I don't give a fuck. And it was sealed with a damn kiss. And in the Young Bucks case, it was sealed with a damn super kick. Dude, I'm telling you right now, tag team wrestling can always feel like this. It's a beautiful thing to see tag team wrestling thrive. It was a beautiful thing to see the performers in that ring actually excited to be doing their moves, excited to be out there performing in front of those fans, and the fans giving them that energy back. Sky Team got they shit in. Unbound Company got they shit in. Young Bucks got they shit in. And again, it didn't overstay its welcome. There was not a point where you were like, oh, this person's getting in too much offense. This team's getting in too much offense. No, everybody shined. So much so that by the time it got to a certain point in the match, and y'all probably might agree with me, might not, you didn't even care who won.
Right.
You were like, there's no fucking losers.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all gonna hear me say this a lot during this review. What more could you ask for? This match was pick fucking personified. Performance, innovation, and fucking quality. Go ahead.
You know, not only was this a cheat code, this was a definitely go watch this match type of match. My jaw was on the floor most of this match. Like, I couldn't believe everything that they were pulling off in this match. Like, I even want to go as far as say that this is a match of the year candidate. Now, that might be unpopular because we can only have singles matches as match of the year candidates. But I think this is a perfect match of the year candidate for tag team wrestling.
This type of match, Warner, and you're going to like this comment. This is why I am not comfortable with Dave Meltzer giving WWE matches anything above 3 fucking stars.
Mm-hmm.
Because it dilutes the scale.
Yep.
How the fuck can you see a match like this and even think of rating a WWE match in the same fuck stratosphere universe as something like that? Like, how?
Mm-hmm.
How? Now, I get it. You don't want the drones to attack you on social media for 48 hours, but motherfucker, I don't even give a fuck about that. You're fucking up your own scale. There's not a WWE tag team match that is going to even come close to what we watched in the opening. I'm sorry, in the opening match of this main card. It's not going to be one. That's real. Go ahead.
Hold on, I might have internet.
I don't believe him. We don't believe you. You need more people. Does anyone believe him? See what we got said. Just wait until Motor City Machine Guns and New Day comes too. New Day has to prove it. New Day has to prove it. Motor City Machine Guns.
Big time.
We've seen them outside of WWE with Motor City Machine Guns. New Day has to prove it. I wouldn't be so quick to crown New Day, bro. Said facts. I feel like Dave is lowering star ratings for WWE after he commented about triple fraud he did. Yeah, man, I don't like him giving a WWE match anything above 3 stars. I have not seen a WWE match in the past 15 years that was above 3 stars.
Well,
Warner, your connection is janky. You said all I heard was why. See, his internet. There it is. I'm gonna mute him until that sorts itself out. See what we got. Said not one guy in this match looked bad. That's all you could ask for, bro. You see what else said. Olympia deserves a dual contract. I agree. She performed extremely well. And got a good blend of, how do I say this? She has a good, let me hang up on Warner because that noise is bugging me. And has a good blend of speed and power in her wrestling style, which I think is cool. Said New Day has to knock off that WWE stench when they get there. Can't have that hanging on to them. Well, that WWE stench is going to be there for a minute considering how long they were in WWE. Hold on. Calling back, y'all. Hold on.
Don't put me up yet, because
I wasn't going to put you up because I don't want to put you up. No, I'm playing. Go ahead. Hold on. Here we go. I think he might be back, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how long it holds. There you go. Hold on. Hold on. First, let me make sure this is all right. Hold on. We might have him, y'all. We might have him. Believe it or not, guys, Warner's mother was the first to have him. That was the first to have him. And people have just been having him ever since. Especially in prison. But look at that prison face. There he is. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. There he is, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? So he is up on the screen. The Forbidden Forest Wi-Fi has provided enough tree bark for him to be able to pop up live on this stream, beautiful people. There it is. Because this bitch-ass motherfucker hit me up talking about something. It just went out during the Ospreay match. I don't even know what happened. I said, God damn, man. Okay. But there he is in all of his glory, sitting inside of Tiger Stadium. Do you want to give your beautiful story? Oh, God. Don't welcome him to the show. He's not welcome. See? We don't accept high-pitched voices here. See? We also don't accept a Midwesterner talking like someone from Boston here. Oh, come on. Who does this guy think he is? Go ahead. People saying they can't hear you. Hold on. Say something now.
Hold on. Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can be heard, sir. You can be heard.
Are you sure? I don't know.
I don't trust you. Just so you know. I just want to let you know that I don't trust you. I don't trust your equipment, nor do I trust your ability to stand up and do 6 jumping jacks. But we have to continue the show. So let's go.
Alrighty, so the Young Bucks won with the Meltzer driver on Teton. Post-match, the Bucks applauded Mystico on their way up the ramp.
I'm so glad you didn't call him Titan. I would have been like, bitch ass motherfucker, it is Teton. But I'm glad you said it. All right. But I already said everything I want to say about that match. So let's move on.
Mm-hmm. Alrighty, kids. Next matchup, Kenneth Omega III versus Zack Sabre Jr.
Wrestling artistry, cheat code.
Yeah. I felt like they were painting on a canvas.
Wrestling artistry. I can appreciate matches like this, even though I told y'all, this match was put together random as a bitch. But I also said that I can appreciate matches like this because you know you're going to get something of value out of this. You know you're going to get wrestling artistry. You know you are. And Kenneth Omega III did the damn thing in this match. But Zack Sabre Jr., even though he was always a great technical wrestler, he has improved so much since I last saw him.
Mm-hmm.
All I have to say is go watch this match. Respect to both of these guys. Kenneth Omega III's V-trigger is looking very snug and snappy these days, which is a good thing. I'm glad to see that. You know what I mean? And Zack Sabre Jr. still wraps around people like a spider.
That's true.
But yeah, no, this was a fire fucking matchup. Y'all let us know what y'all thought of it in the comment section. Go ahead.
No, I thought this was a cheat code, a painting. I loved the psychology and them telling the story and working a limb. I love when you work a limb. And you take something away in a match.
Jeff Wilson, I don't know what freaky shit you into. He said, Werner, you need to record yourself doing jumping jacks.
I'm not. No, you weirdo.
You could at least send through some money and he'll do it.
No, I won't.
He said he gonna grab some country crock butter and he gonna spread it on himself if you send a $500 donation. I'm pimping Werner.
You're not. I'm not your whore.
He's only made $6, so I can't put him out on the track.
Oh, Jesus.
I told him to get away from the trees and stop fucking them, and he hasn't stopped. I told him they don't pay the same as humans, and he didn't believe me. But for this, I'll put him back out on the track. I'll buy the country crock. You provide the money. Werner, you provide the jumping jacks. Just thought you should know. Oh, Nudie said great match, but I feel like we're watching end of Big Match Kenny in real time. Well, we said that from the beginning when he came back.
Yeah.
We said that this is that final run.
Mm-hmm.
It just feels like it.
Yeah.
I don't know. 2 years, maybe. I don't know. I think Kenneth Omega III kind of wants to retire and just it's that. You know what I mean? Like he doesn't want no
Right.
grand send off or anything like that. I think he just wants to just disappear.
Mm-hmm.
If he does get an extravagant send off, it's gonna be him and the Young Bucks retiring at the same time.
Right.
Or on the same card.
Which I wouldn't put it past him.
So we'll see. We shall see. Go ahead.
Yeah. Sabre countered the one-winged angel into a triangle. Omega powered it up into a power bomb and then hit a Kami Goyle, finally leading to a one-winged angel for the win. Up next, we have Jon Moxley versus Bandito for the AEW Continental title.
Man, cheat fucking code.
Holy shit, this match.
I went into this with not very low expectations. That was wrong. I was going to lie to all of y'all, and I'm not too fond of doing that. I had semi-low expectations going into this match. I was like, if it delivers, cool. If it don't, cool. It is what it is. But when I say over-delivered, I mean, this is like ordering one pepperoni pizza and fucking 900 of them show up to your house.
Yep.
I did not expect this match to go the lengths it did. I did not expect Jon Moxley and Bandito styles to work so well together. I did not expect Bandito to get in that ring and tell such a fucking magnificent story.
Mm-hmm.
We know Moxley can do it. But the fact that Bandito got his ass in there and told a story, the fact that his mask became the story of the match instead of, oh, we're going to use this to get heat on heels that are ice cold. The fact that the mask became an integral part of this matchup and the outcome of it, what are we doing?
Yeah.
See, if you're going to utilize a luchador's mask, this is how you fucking do it.
Exactly.
This is how you do it. And even after Bandito's mask became a focal point of the match, you still saw Bandito scratching and clawing to make his mask mean something. I'm going to fight to win this match so that way I can show you, even with you tearing my mask, I still have the will to win. What the fuck more could you ask for? I told y'all gonna hear me say that a lot during this show. Cheat code. Go watch this match. Give them the fucking result, man.
Yeah, no, this was a fucking cheat code. Alrighty. Bandito was initially fading, but started to power up to his feet with Moxley on his back. Bandito did the sign of the cross, ran and fell back with Moxley to the mat, hopping to break it, but Moxley held on and Bandito passed out.
Bro, the gorilla press that fucking Bandito did during the point of the match and when he did it was fire.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, golly, man. Like, I could go on and fucking on. I want to, but I also want y'all to watch this match. I hate when I feel like we're getting away from our analytical bag just to kind of like, I don't know, be a little bit meatheadish and just tell y'all to watch it. But like, this is one of those matches where we encourage you to go watch it because us breaking it down wouldn't do it justice.
No.
We don't say that because, oh, we just trying to get through the review faster. No, we say that because you probably should go fucking watch it.
Mm-hmm. It's worth it to go watch this match.
Because there's a lot of people, I'm sure, that watch us that didn't watch Forbidden Door, and they probably wondering, hey, I'm going to watch a review first to see what's worthy of watching on this show.
Mm-hmm.
That's who we're talking to when we say that. If you saw it, okay, then you know what we talking about. But to all the people that are watching our show because they want to know if the pay-per-view was worth watching, we're telling them, yes, go watch this. Seriously. But the ending sequence of this match with Jon Moxley just being like a fucking tiger on a fucking piece of meat and just being like, I'm not letting you go. I'm not fucking letting you win this match. I'll let you get breathing room and I won't make that mistake again. Homie, take this goddamn choke out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man. Excellent fucking work.
Post-match, Brody King came to ringside to tend to Bandito, but Moxley pulled Bandito to his feet and shook his hand, showing respect. Up next, Shota Umino versus Pac
My God.
for the IWGP Global title.
What did I just say a second ago? This is like ordering one pepperoni pizza and 900 of them show up to your door. Over-delivered.
Yep.
Over-delivered. You want to know who Shota works like to me?
Who?
He works like Brett. And I'm not even saying that because he was wearing pink fucking tights. He works like Brett. The entire match, I'm like, dude, it's like looking at Brett. I swear. The entire match, I'm like, dude, I feel like I'm watching Brett. And Pac was, oh my God, what got into him tonight? Pause if necessary.
Pause.
It seemed like, not saying he gives a lazy effort in his other matches, but pause if necessary. He got up for this one.
Pause.
Mm-hmm. I mean, when was the last time he had a singles match on a pay-per-view?
This was an opportunity. I was just about, man, that's crazy. I was just about to say this. This was an opportunity that he was given, and I think this was Tony Khan and the New Japan officials saying, basically, well, Hiroshi Tanahashi basically saying, hey, man, we trust you.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that was enough for Pac to go out there and be like, let me not let these people backstage down. Because I'm sure Tony was back there in Gorilla. I'm sure Tanahashi was back there in Gorilla. This match bended and blended so many styles that by the time it was over, you were like, damn, I wanted to see what else they could pull out. Pause if necessary.
Pause.
Mm-hmm.
But Shota did something in this match that more champions need to learn how to do, and Brett was really good at this. Brett knew how to give a believable looking beating, but he also knew how to sell one. That's what made that match with him and Stone Cold Steve Austin at WrestleMania 13 so great. It was a give and take match. This match was a give and take match. Give and take, give and take, give and take. But I feel like Shota was, taking better. Like, that's why I thought he looked so much like Brett. He made Pac look like the fucking Terminator out there.
Mm-hmm.
He made everything he did look like death. And then when it was time for Shota to give offense, he was delivering. It was heavy blows, good-looking shots, good-looking moves. Everything was crisp. It sounds like I'm describing Brett, ain't it?
Yes, it is.
Also, that's another word, believable. That's another reason why I cannot stand Daniel Garcia. There's no believability there. That is another reason why I cannot stand Daniel Garcia. It's no believability. You cannot suspend your disbelief. But I'm not going to get back into that. If you want to watch a wrestling match in its purest form, you could just watch the first two matches of this show. You got pure wrestling matchups in the first two matches of this main card. Seriously. I mean, goodness great. First three. I'm sorry. I fucked up. First three. My apologies. Go ahead.
Pac hit a poison Rana. Shota popped up and took Pac's head off with a lariat for 2. Hit a paradigm shift spike on Pac, which led to a second chapter for the victory. Post-match, Jon Moxley and Marina Shafir came to ringside to tend to Pac as Moxley got into the face of his former protege. Before anything could happen, Hiroshi Tanahashi's music hit and walked out. The president of New Japan, as Moxley bailed with his crew, Tanahashi put the global title around Shota's waist and raised his hand and gave his stamp of approval.
Tanahashi need about 20 surgeries because that man came out there hobbling.
Mm-hmm.
But God bless him for being there, and I'm glad to see he is alive and well.
Yes.
And I saw somebody say that awesome bomb on the table looked nasty. Almost everything and they did in this match looked nasty, and it looked believable.
Yep.
Everything looked crisp, snug, and professional. That is the word I want to use for this match. This was a very professional matchup. They put the professional in professional wrestling in this match. The same way Kenneth Omega III and Zack Sabre Jr. did.
Yep.
Telling y'all, boy, pick performance, innovation, and quality, dude.
Yep.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, up next, we got Thekla
Tackler.
versus Starlight Kid for the AEW Women's title. Holy crap, cheat code. This was a phenomenal match. You know, Daryl, we talked about, reshuffling the deck on the women's division.
Mm-hmm.
We need to get Starlight Kid on a dual contract. Or a double contract, whatever the term is.
You had it right.
She needs to be here more often. She put in a performance tonight that was a wow performance.
I'm going to give an opinion that will not even be remotely controversial, but it might be to some. I'm giving this match a mini cheat code. And I'm going to tell you why I'm giving this match a mini cheat code. This match only took us, it took a little bit to get to second gear. And just like the first match, once it got to, not the first match, I'm sorry, the Divine Dominion match on the pre-show, once it got into that second gear, it never went back into first gear. But I noticed Starlight Kid in the early going of this match took a minute to get adjusted to the speed. Like it seemed like for everything Thekla was doing, Starlight Kid was maybe like 1 or 2 steps behind at first. And I don't think that was due to a lack of talent or ability. I just honestly think the lights were a little bright for her early in this match. But once she settled in, this match went to the second gear and it never went back. That's the only thing that kept it from being a cheat code for me, a full cheat code, was the fact that Starlight Kid took a minute to kind of get her feet underneath her. I think her legs were a little wobbly.
Okay.
Mercedes had that issue when she first showed up to AEW. But when she first got there, it took her a minute to kind of get her foot into working a regular speed match. Because in WWE, you have to work that hard cam style. Everything's slow. Make sure you're hitting your marks. Make sure you're posing for the hard cam. Make sure you're doing this. Make sure you're doing that. And you could tell it took Mercedes a couple matches to get her feet underneath her. I think if they ran this back for any reason, there would be no first gear.
Mm-hmm.
So shouts out to both of these ladies. I think they killed it. Go ahead.
All righty. Kid kicked out of a spear. Thekla hit a curb stomp spike on Kid as Thekla screamed, "It's not over." Hit another one for good measure and got the win.
All right.
Post-match, Julia and Sky Booty came out.
I'm like, goddamn, you dirty bitch.
To the
you
ring
dirty
with
bitch, you
scissors,
dirty
giving
bitch.
them to Thekla, who ripped off the mask of Kid. Rick Knox rushed in and placed a towel over Kid's face as Thekla spat in the mask before going out to Taro Okada and shoving it in his face and beating him with it. And Shivani apologizes for Thekla's deplorable actions as the Triangle of Madness celebrates up the ramp.
Fucking stop. Werner is no selling a lot of this shit, and I fucking hate it. This dude is more sterile than hand sanitizer dipped motherfucking rubber gloves in a hospital. Motherfucker, first and foremost, thank you, Mo, for bringing it up. The women with the goddamn fire in Tekla's entrance,
Oh, God,
that alone.
yes.
No, don't react now, motherfucker. Just sit there in silence. Just sit there. Yeah, so this happened and that was cool. And yeah, the mask and scissors and yeah. No, don't react now. But Tekla's motherfucking entrance is a prime example of what I was telling y'all, where I was like, Chris Statlander will never be able to me, be able to do something like that. I said she can find it. If she wants to go and try and find it and try and see if she can tap into like a character or something like that that just has that energy behind it, sure. But I don't think she got it. And I'm going to reiterate that. Tekla has cemented herself. I feel like this is deja vu. Like I'm saying the same shit I said before. So I'm going to stop. I don't like deja vu. It's weird. But her entrance was so good, and that post-match angle. Again, if you are going to do the I'm taking your sacred mask off angle, that's how you do it. Tekla is a top heel. And motherfucking, not Kazuchika Okada, but the Okada that runs Stardom. He sold getting hit with that mask like Tekla had a fucking AR-15. That shit was so funny to me. And then when the lights went to like Tekla's lights, it looked like he was motherfucking overdosing in a rave. That was incredible. Certain people get it, certain people don't. There's a lot of women in that AEW women's division that, as of right now, don't get it. They don't have it yet. As I said before, look and learn. Ask for advice. A lot of them women have to, here we go again. People gonna think I'm a woman hater, but it's just the truth. A lot of these women's wrestlers have fucking unchecked egos. They can't be told nothing. They think that they're already good how they are. They got stank fucking attitudes, and really they have no redeeming qualities about themselves in real life. If a lot of these women humbled themselves and actually asked for the game and asked how to develop personality, develop a character and all that stuff, charisma can't be taught, but like develop a character that they could grow into, they would be so much further along. So if your favorite women's wrestler isn't at Tekla's level and you feel like they deserve to be at Tekla's level, the reason why they're not at Tekla's level is because they probably have an unchecked fucking ego backstage.
Mm-hmm.
She's not the innocent little pretty princess you think she is. See that? So please stop simping over these women's wrestlers, because when you do, you give them an unchecked ego to where they feel like they don't have to improve themselves in any walk of life. Okay? All right. Now, Werner, let's try this again, but almost as if you watched a show that was actually good.
Alrighty, up next, we got Cope and Cage versus the Dogs. Say Dogs.
I'm not saying shit until you show more excitement.
For the AEW tag team titles. Copeland and Connors had a stare down before both charged and collided with dueling spears. Finley grabbed the shillelagh and wafted at Cage. was going to give one to Copeland, and the lights went out. They came back on. We saw the Bang Bang Gang. They are on the ramp, distracting David Finlay, who's holding the shillelagh like Moses' staff. The lights go back out. They come back on again. We see Jay fucking White behind him.
Oh my God.
And hits the Blade Runner. And as that happens, Copeland smirks and connects with a spear for good measure to retain the motherfucking titles.
Let me tell you something. You couldn't have brought him back at any better moment than what you did right here. The perfect person to bring him back against, the perfect event to bring him back at. This was perfection. Now, here's where pick applies to this match. I'm going to give this match a cheat code, and I'm going to tell you why. You could tell that Cope and Cage wanted to go out there and do good business. How do I know this? Whenever vets of the business want to do good business, they give their opponents meaningful offense. All of the Dogs' offense in this matchup was meaningful. You want to know what this felt like to me, guys? This was almost like Cope and Cage going, look, we hate the damage that Tony did to y'all with that Orange Cassidy shit. Let's try and get y'all some heat back. This felt like an executive decision between Cope and Cage to make the Dogs look really good in this match, to make them look like strong heels in this match. The use of the main roster fuckery in this match was pristine. It was just enough, and it wasn't too much. Coordinated, balanced, professional, and didn't overstay its welcome. And you not only got a beneficial outcome for those tag titles, you got a beneficial outcome of a wrestler that really you need right now returning to your roster. You need more main event guys right now. And Jay White, I don't care how you feel about him, Jay White is a main eventer. We haven't even seen the half of what Jay White can do. I've been singing Jay White's praises since he was still in New Japan. So props to every single person involved in this, from Jay White to goddamn Ace Austin to goddamn the fans, everybody, everybody that the lights, anything that was involved in this match, good fucking job. Cheat code.
I'm with you, cheat code. I liked your thing about meaningful offense because they really needed that tonight. If we just got like them dominating the entire match and they get some offense in, I mean, there would be essentially a burial for the Dogs. And we probably wouldn't be seeing them as much on television. But this was perfect tonight.
They could have easily done a whimsical glorified squash and still had Jay White return. And the fact that they didn't do that, and again, Cope and Cage made sure the Dogs looked good. What more could you ask for?
Alrighty, post-match, White took the tag titles, stood over Finlay before handing them over to Cope and Cage. Copeland had to step between Cage and White before King Switch ran up to the ramp and his Bang Bang Gang brothers. Alrighty, up next, we are at the Women's Owen Hart Foundation Tournament Final. Mercedes Mone versus Maya World.
Cheat code.
Cheat code.
This is This is where I'm
Oh,
actually
sorry.
going. This is where I'm actually going to give some analysis. Maya World. I don't know how many of y'all believe in God in here. I am a firm believer in God. Maya World had a ministry and a blessing on her in this match. You want to know how I know? Because when somebody is reaching the pinnacle of their life and their personal accomplishments, the devil shows up. No, I'm not talking about MJF. He did not interfere in this match. But the devil shows up. Almost straight away from when this match started, Maya World's gear just fucking betrayed her. Like almost straight away, right?
Mm-hmm.
But God was a little too mighty for that bullshit. You want to know why? Because that ended up adding to this match. See, if y'all ever want to know how the dynamics between God and the devil work, look at this match. The devil tried to take her out of her motherfucking zone immediately. Now I'm saying, I don't mean to bring religion into this. But
Okay,
no,
Tom
seriously, if you are, it don't work when you do it. It only works when I do it. But, but fucking, the devil was trying to work immediately, but God had other plans. It added to the match, and then, just like how I said about the last match, Mercedes made the executive decision in the production phase of this match to go, Maya, no matter what, I'm going to make sure this match looks like a battle.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to make sure it looks like a war. This is not going to be easy. This is not going to be my night. Even though, I'm skipping ahead, even though I'm going over, this is going to be your night. You are going to look like you are next up. This is what, oh, y'all about to get me cooking. This is why I am upset that Roxanne Perez is in WWE. Because this could have easily been her. This right here could have easily been her. She could be having this. But here's why I don't mind it. Because y'all have heard me say on this stream before, I think Maya World is a prodigy in her own right. The fact that she did this well with Mercedes, and she still has so much fucking potential, should tell you that Tony Khan sees talent. And I'm going to tell you what worked in this match, and then I'm going to let Werner cook on this match. The anticipation, the mystery, the psychology, the grind of this match is what made it dope. Maya World became made tonight. Mercedes is doing something that Charlotte Flair will never do. Mercedes is doing something that Rhea Ripley will never do. And that's leave the business in a better position than what they found it. Mercedes is doing something that Becky Lynch would never do. And as the hate continues to quiet down for Mercedes because she continues to just rack up excellence, guess what? What are y'all going to say about her when she's getting ready to retire and she uses all of this built up goodwill and all of this built up accolades and legendary status to leave the business in a better position with 20 girls?
Mm-hmm.
Meanwhile, y'all little fucking no ass having favorite Charlotte leaves the business not having had put over even 2. And when I say put over, I mean it in the actual way it's supposed to be used, not the way internet wrestling fans use it. How many women are going to be made as a result of Charlotte Flair's career ending, Rhea Ripley's career ending, Becky Lynch's career ending? Becky Lynch couldn't even make her own motherfucking best friend in Lyra. Come on, man. Go ahead, Warner.
The storytelling in this match was just phenomenal. And I think that's really where Mercedes made Maya tonight, was the storytelling. Because it was top notch tonight. And we're going to get into that right now with Mercedes able to supply the statement maker as World fought, and I mean fought her way to get to the ropes. But when she got to within inches of it, she turned it into a pin for 2. Mercedes, with a cutthroat backstabber, led her to a nasty state maker, with Mercedes really wrenching it on the back for the submission win.
And he just gonna keep blazing through me like he don't hear what the fuck I'm saying. Statement maker.
Statement maker.
Now, let's do this. Let's do this. If somebody has an issue with what I'm saying, and somebody, a women's wrestler watches our streams, and which some of you guys do, and y'all say, why do you have to tear down one woman to build up another? I hate that. I just broke this down on the last stream, and I'm going to say it again. I'm going to tell you why I hate that fucking logic. Sometimes things just are what they are. You don't have to like it. You don't have to like it. The truth is the truth, and the truth don't change.
Mm-hmm.
Charlotte Flair is not going to leave women's wrestling in better shape than what she found it. That's not tearing her down. That's telling the truth. You want to know how I know when y'all ladies say that y'all full of shit? Would you go to a nail shop again if they fucked up your nails? Or, do I have to tear down another nail shop in order to go to a better one? What y'all gonna say? No, you gonna say, I ain't never going back to that nail shop. They don't know how to do nails in there. That's no different than what I'm saying. Charlotte Flair is that nail shop that fuck your nails up. But for whatever reason or another, this nail shop continues to get business because of location. That's Charlotte Flair. She only gets the accolades she gets because of where she's at and who she's related to. It's not because she's the best. And a lot of y'all women's wrestlers have been tricked into believing she is. Hell, it's women's wrestlers that are better than Charlotte that believe that Charlotte is better than them.
Mm-hmm.
Come on, like, bro, you just said some women need to have humility. Not humility to a point of insanity. I've dead ass seen women's wrestlers that are way better than Charlotte say, oh, she's the queen. She's so much better. She's the GOAT. I'm like, what are you? Bitch, you could wrestle her under fucking 20 wrestling mats.
Being handed 15 titles does not make you a better wrestler.
Oh my
Simple
God.
as that.
The girl wrestles like a fucking 2x4.
She's never really earned a title shot or a world title run.
In her best matches, look at her opponent.
Mm-hmm.
It's the John Cena thing. Look at all of her best matches and then look at the opponent. Give me one great Charlotte match she's been the general of. Bueller?
I got nothing.
Now, Warner, how we could give what? We could give close to 20 that Mercedes has done just in AEW.
Mm-hmm.
The defense rest, Your Honor. I'm just gonna move on.
Alrighty, post-match, Mercedes went up to the ramp and posed with the Owen Hart Foundation title and trophy with huge pyro going off. Nigel McGuinness said he is going to give a standing ovation for Maya World in her performance.
Mercedes found her sex appeal pocket, too. I meant to say that.
Yeah.
She found it. Normally, it takes women until they get into like their early 30s to find it. And guess where Mercedes is?
Mm-hmm.
She found it. She just understands her body and her sex appeal now, and she uses it in her facial expressions. Like, it actually helps her in the ring. So shouts out to her for that. You would never see that in that other company.
Alrighty, we go to Renee Salmon Croquette, who is with Athena, who said clearly the better woman won tonight, as she is not surprised. It's all due to the paradox. Athena is the greatest women's champion of all time. But when it comes to her pupils, they're filled with consistent regret. Athena said that if she didn't have a lapse in judgment, no one would even know who Maya World is. But keeps dreaming those big dreams. When it comes to Athena, it belongs at the back of the line. I love that last line where she emphasized the it because Maya says she's the it girl.
Y'all see what they setting up, right?
Mm-hmm.
Y'all see what they setting up, right? Sign me up. I say do it all in.
Yeah, why not?
Sign me up, dude. What better way? That's another woman that when it's all said and done, she would have left women's wrestling in a better condition than where she found it. Athena.
Mm-hmm.
That's another one. Dude, we only know who Billy Starks is because of Athena. It's so many. Oh, God.
Mm-hmm.
God. That's why I call that place a cancer on the business. Like, nothing good comes out of that place. Go ahead.
All righty, up next, we have Team MJF DCF versus Team Briscoe in a steel cage match.
That cage was gorgeous.
That cage was beautiful.
That cage. Performance, innovation, and quality. You got all three.
You know, after we did Wednesday's show and we did investment ratings, I forgot completely to do an over-under on how many times Darby Allin was going to fly off of that cage, not knowing it was going to be a circular cage.
I respect whoever produced the matches on this show.
Mm-hmm.
Not one match on this entire card overstayed its welcome. Not one. I cannot think of one match where I was like, okay, wrap it up. Come on, wrap it up. Cheat code, but a cheat code for a reason that you guys are not expecting. They could have done all of the prototypical cheap cage match spots that everyone is so used to. For fuck's sake, we got an exploding backpack in this fucking cage match.
Yes, we did.
We got Leo Rush in a hockey bucket equipment bag in this match.
That reveal was just so crazy.
We got him biting Okada on the hand like a German Shepherd in this match. Dude. Oh my God. Dude, why does WWE fans have to ruin so many words?
I don't know.
Because I was going to use this. I'm going to use it anyway. This was fun.
Yes.
I found myself enjoying this match. Dude, we got a fucking Super Nintendo in this match.
Yes. I was sad they almost tried to ruin it, but I was happy to see it.
Yeah, because how many of those are left on Earth?
Right, exactly.
But like, a fucking NES, bro. Like, dude. If you want to enjoy yourself, you don't have to necessarily just go, watch AEW. If you want to enjoy yourself, you don't have to cut your brain off and just consume like some people fucking tell you to do. No.
Mm-hmm.
All you have to do is request and demand and expect more out of the things you enjoy. You think Tony Khan didn't hear, and this is not us patting ourselves on the back, it's sucking our own dicks. You think Tony Khan didn't hear people like me and Werner and other people saying like, hey man, this cage match seems a little stuffy and overcrowded and kind of random and thrown together. And you think Tony Khan didn't go in his head, maybe I should innovate.
Uh-huh.
Maybe I should make sure everyone has a chance to perform in this match. Maybe I should make sure the quality is on point. Tony Khan probably heard everybody that had below average expectations for this match and went, he probably was going, they don't even know what the fuck I got up my sleeve right now.
Mm-hmm.
So to Tony Khan, I apologize because I was like, To this match, I was like, I wasn't even really feeling it for real. I was just like, we'll see we'll see what happens. You turned a we'll see what happens into I thoroughly enjoyed myself. So Tony Khan, props to you, bro. Real talk.
Bang,
Yes.
Bang.
Go ahead.
Bang.
Alrighty, MJF ordered Andrade to hold Briscoe instead of Doyle. Andrade reluctantly obliges, but lets go of Briscoe and hits a spinning back elbow on MJF. Doyle shoves Andrade, but eats a low blow as a result. And Andrade had a revealing shirt that said, fuck Don and fuck MJF.
We're
As
going to have to
Briscoe
blur
spiked
that
Doyle.
on Wednesday.
Yeah.
That's what he said on commentary. Oh, what? Real quick, speaking of commentary. Was Nigel McGuinness drunk?
Jesus.
Dude, he was spewing concussion babble all show long.
Yeah.
Even my girl was like, what is he talking about? What was wrong with dead ass? What was wrong with Nigel McGuinness?
I was actually surprised we weren't getting Bryan Danielson tonight, considering they were in California.
For real, bro. But Nigel McGuinness would have one or two coherent sentences, and then he would just say something where I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? So let's make sure that before people come to the commentary desk, we do field sobriety test.
Yes.
Because I don't know what the fuck Nigel was talking about. And if even my girl was saying it, that should let y'all know. Because she was like, what?
Mm-hmm.
What? She was like, that? What? That's hilarious, bro. I enjoyed, even though he sounded like a drunk uncle, I still enjoyed the show. Go ahead.
Mm-hmm. Briscoe spiked Doyle with a J Driller and got the pin. Post-match, the conglomeration did drag the bag with Leo Rush in it up the ramp to the back.
That was the fact that they didn't even open the bag was hilarious. But real quick, guys, that's how you do a face turn. The Andrade thing, that's how you do a face turn.
Mm-hmm.
At the highest stakes possible. When you want to do turns, heel or face, do them at the highest stakes possible. Don't do them randomly in a segment in the middle of a fucking weekly show. Don't do it on a mean nothing throwaway pay-per-view match. They built this up. You just didn't know when it was going to happen, and they picked a really good moment for Andrade to snap out of it and go, fuck Don Callis and fuck MJF. Pause if necessary.
Pause.
Go ahead.
Alrighty, we get a video package for the Survival of the Fittest match this Wednesday for the vacant TBS title. We then go to Lexi Nair, who is backstage with a hyped up, bloodied Mark Briscoe, saying he's not wasting any time. This Wednesday, he wants his title shot against MJF.
That microphone was like, I don't care what you talking about. You done spit,
Right, you're
you
not
done
gonna
spit
hear
too
it.
much in me. I'm tired of you talking. That microphone was like, you said enough. Go ahead.
Alrighty, kids. We're at the main event.
Brother.
Willith Ospreay III versus Swerve Strickland, aka apparently Lobo.
No love for the Bane shit for Will Ospreay. You just skipping over details, huh? Okay.
Well, no, the Bane stuff was cool, but it is Willith Ospreay III, and I did not want to get that wrong.
Let me tell you something right now. If you are expecting a breakdown of this match, I'm going to tell you to get that out your head right now. I'm going to say cheat code. And then when I'm done saying cheat code, I'm going to tell you to go watch this match. Why, children? Why, truth seekers? Because I find it very, very difficult to believe that anything across any promotion not named AEW will top this for match of the year.
No.
I would damn near say including AEW.
Yeah. I don't like if it happens, if Kenny versus Will happens at Allin, I don't think that's going to touch what this did tonight.
And this is exactly why I say Dave Meltzer needs to possibly retire his star rating scale. Because if you can rate a match from WWE anywhere near this, that scale is broken.
Yes.
If Meltzer gives this 5 stars and then turns around a couple months from now, let's say SummerSlam, and gives a SummerSlam match 5 stars, I will never take the star rating system seriously ever again. Not that I did to begin with, but it will be persona non grata to me. Like, if any of y'all bring up a Meltzer star rating, I'm going to tell you to shut the fuck up and block you. So, Meltzer, you are on notice, sir. You are on notice. If you rate this, let's say he breaks the scale again. Let's say he gives this like 9 stars. Let's say he
would be a first.
Right. But for the sake of argument, again, let's just say he gives this 5 stars. If he gives a damn Bo Battini match against Brock Lesnar 5 stars, don't ever talk to me about no star ratings. New commenter up in here on the Late Night Creep, Mark Horsfield. That I can't wait to AEW Redemption. Neither can we. Go ahead.
I would argue if Brock versus Oba is anything over a 4 on his little star
Leave me
rating,
alone. Yep.
leave me alone.
Leave me alone.
There is no way that they can produce a 4-star match.
Dude, the weakest match on this show was a 4-star match.
Yes.
I would even say 4 point. Dude, I would say 4 1/4.
Mm-hmm.
The weakest was 4 1/4. You are 100% correct. If he rates anything on SummerSlam a 4, don't talk to me about no stars. And if he gives anything on this card under a 4, I'm good. Leave me the fuck alone, bro. Don't send me nothing with Meltzer on it. I'm good. That'll be the day we swear off of Dave Meltzer.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? For the sake of this, because it is the main event, we got a new commenter. People been coming in here showing love. Some of y'all stayed up late. We appreciate y'all. Most of y'all dropped off though, but that's all right. Let's put it like this. If you wanted action, you got it.
Mm-hmm.
If you wanted a cinematic feel, you got it. If you wanted a big fight feel, you got it. If you wanted to see a battle of 2 main eventers with high stakes and them wrestling as if their lives were on the line, you got it. If you wanted violence, you got it. If you wanted suspense, You got it. If you wanted performance, you got it. If you wanted innovation, you got it. If you wanted quality, you for damn sure got it.
Yes.
This match was one of the, I'd probably say my top 5. This is one of the most well pieced together matchups I have ever seen in my entire life.
I would completely agree.
Top 5 across all promotions. This was pieced together so well. This match, and I was telling my girl this in real time, this match is the match that people will say, this is why the Owen means something. This was that match the Owen needed. This is going to solidify the Owen Hart Foundation tournament as one of the marquee tournaments in professional wrestling. It's not going to put it at fucking G1 levels straight away. But if you get 2 more of these out of the Owen Hart Foundation, if you get 2 more of these, we might be talking about this tournament on the level of the G1. Let's keep it a beam.
Mm-hmm.
And in one foul swoop, and this is my last point on this, you made the Owen feel important. You made the world title feel important. And you made Allin feel quadruple as important now. And I'm not even just talking about between Willith Ospreay at the third and Swerve. I'm talking about Mercedes and Maya too.
Mm-hmm.
You have quadrupled the interest in all 3 of those things in one night. One night. Did anybody come out of Night of Champions feeling like that?
Nope.
Now, it's not in my top 5 greatest matches of all time, but it is in my top 5 again. Best put together matches of all time. There was no wasted motion. There was no wasted blood. That's for damn sure.
Yeah.
No wasted motion. Every move meant something from start to finish. Every detail meant something from start to finish. Fuck Daniel Garcia. But that visual of the Death Riders being out there, cheering Will Ospreay on through his fighting spirit to go in that match. You won't forget that. Dude, they're going to be showing that on Best of AEW compilations 25 years from now.
Yep.
And it was good to see my guy Swerve go out there and not only give his best, but I would say his personal best.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'm going to say this to y'all, ladies and gentlemen. This is the best Swerve Strickland match I've ever seen.
I completely agree with
and
that.
I'm going to close it out right there. It's the best Swerve Strickland match I've ever seen.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
No, this was definitely the best match of these two's careers to date. I have, there are no notes for this. This match was perfect. There are not many times that we can come on this stream and say, this match was perfect. We could always find something with a match here and there, but there's nothing. There's no notes, nothing. This was perfect in every way. Nothing was overdone. Everything was done with purpose. No wasted motion, no wasted anything. Everything was done right. And you will never see that anywhere else. And I'm talking the Indies as well as Connecticut/New York.
Yes, Black Echo. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. Yes. Yes. Did you watch the match? See, this is why our reviews are important. Did you see the match? We don't get on this camera and lie, dude. We wouldn't be up this late lying. Like, yeah, you know what?
3:30 in the morning. We ain't lying.
You know what I do at 2:00 in the morning? Lie. Homie, this match was, pause if necessary.
Pause.
This match was growth for the both of them. This was Swerve and Will Ospreay showing not only his levels to this shit, but we just set a new bar.
Mm-hmm.
Swerve and Will should be going back to the locker room to stare at everybody else without saying a word and just looking at everybody just like, y'all see that bar we just set? They reserve every right to walk up to every young wrestler backstage and stare them the fuck down. From the lazy motherfucking young stars back there to the ones that work hard. They should walk past every single one of them and stare them down and be like, you saw that? Get on our level.
Mm-hmm.
You don't like that we main evented? You think that we taking your spot? Do what we just did out there. Come on, I dare you. Do what we just did out there.
That.
Yep.
Go top what we just did.
Mercedes could do the same thing. Mercedes could walk back there with all them lazy, unchecked, ego-having bitches and just stare at them. Just be like, yeah, we did that. Me and Maya did that. Y'all could do that too if y'all get y'all head out y'all asses. We watched the bar get raised tonight. And I think this is a good place to close it before we go to ratings. Me and Werner said this in 2022. We said one thing that AEW is missing is that one show that sets the bar.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we know they could do good pay-per-views, this, that, and the third, but they're missing that one show that just resets the bar completely. This was that show. Who would have thunk it would have been not a random Forbidden Door? I mean, it's not random. They do it every year. But, like, who would have thunk that it would have been Forbidden Door? You would have thought it would have been All In or All Out or, like, doubling up. Nope. It was this show. Y'all ain't gonna like this because some people might disagree with me, but I don't care. I really feel this way. I'm giving this show a 10.
Mm-hmm.
This show was a 10. Moment of the night. Y'all gonna hate me for this too. I'm a cheat tonight. The entire main card. At no point did I feel like I can get up and walk away from my TV throughout the entire main card. There wasn't a moment. Do y'all know how bad I had to shit? My girl brought me some tacos and I had to dookie. I said, I'm not getting up from in front of this TV. I said, I will hold it. I still got to take a shit. I'm going to take a shit right after I'm done with this show. 10. Go.
I'm with you. A 10, moment of the night, the whole card, the main card. This show delivered on every freaking level. No matter the match, it delivered on every freaking level. From the first to the end. No other company can do what AEW did tonight.
And Angelo, what you just put in your comment is not to be overlooked. They have done, this is the best road to All In we've seen.
Yeah.
Tony Khan has knocked this out of the park. And we said that he needs all the momentum he could get going into 2027. So far, so good. So far, so good. I don't think he's missed.
Mm-mm.
Let me see what we got. Said this is a top 5 pay-per-view best road to Allin ever. Said 10 moment of the night, Will Ospreay versus Swerve Strickland. Well, Willith Ospreay at the third versus Swerve Strickland. Said 10 moment of the night, Ospreay at the third versus Swerve. Said 10 moment of the night, Tony Khan and the match producers. Bro, that's what I'm saying. Whoever was producing these matches tonight, keep them wherever they are.
They earned a bonus tonight.
Seriously. God, these matches were so well put together. Killer Rand talk about some 8.5 because of my bias against Danny and Mox. Come on, man.
Oh, come on.
Everyone said moment of the night. This whole card said AEW is untouchable on pay-per-views. If this someday trickles down to TV, it's a wrap. It's a wrap.
Mm-hmm.
Me and Warren have been saying that for about, 2 years now?
Yep.
If this pay-per-view shit trickles down to TV consistently, it's over. It's over. Tony Khan's burner said 100, everything was a moment. He got wrapped with the scrum. He decided to pop in there. Angelo said, oh, you mean 10, because we don't do 22. Said moment of the night, whole card main event, 7.5 stars. Match of the year. Yeah, that was, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's going to be hard to top that for sure. Said moment of the night is my world, showing she has balls of steel. That's definitely a pause if necessary.
Mm-hmm.
You know. See what we got. Said Mercedes wants to get improved why she is the GOAT. Said Evil Uno's wanted to produce. Really?
Wow.
God bless him. God bless him. Man, credit to him. Shit, hey.
I'm glad he found his calling.
Keep him there. Keep him there. Said WWE can't top this show. Dude. Bro. And that's their own doing. That's all I got on that. That's their own doing. They don't want to top it. So, yeah, it was better than the Will versus Bryan Danielson 2024 Dynasty. So, yeah, no, shouts out to Evil Uno. If he is a producer back there, salute to him.
Yeah.
I just, man. Quick clear the air. Just quick. An appreciation for time is so important, guys. I appreciate y'all taking the time and staying up with us. But, like, man, if you kicking it with somebody, just appreciate that time. Not just because, you never know when their time will come and blah, blah, blah. But, like, just appreciate that time because you don't know what it takes for people to give it. Somebody could have canceled something. Somebody could have just cleared out their whole schedule just to spend time with you and make sure you was good. So make sure you just appreciate people's time and make it worth their while and vice versa, you know? Go ahead. That's why I want to clear the air.
Elon Musk. Please, for the love of God, delete every account that has WWE in it, WWE relation to it, anything, or a WWE tweet. Just get rid of them. Because when I was trying to find results for stuff so I can post to the page, everyone using that tag team specialist from 1995's talking point about Mox can go up a hill. For the love of God, get these people off the internet.
Man. Twitter is unusable right now, to Werner's point. Y'all notice I don't post news as much on Twitter anymore. Dude, it's a cesspool. Like, dude, it's full of drones, racist, and just goddamn information you never asked for. Like, Twitter is the worst right now. Like, I'm going to try to get back to being more consistent with posting on there, but, like, every time I click on it, dude, it's like a drone fucking minefield. It's like a racist minefield. Oh, my Lord. So, no, I agree with that 1,000%. Like, man, just hit the reset button on some of these fucking accounts, bro. And don't even hit the reset. Just hit the delete button.
Mm-hmm.
These people ain't got nothing good to say. Wait, hold on. What? Hold on. Whoa. Talk to the people real quick, Warner.
What a phenomenal show tonight. we had a love letter tonight for professional wrestling, from tag team wrestling to singles wrestling to even a cage match. I mean, we could probably argue that that was a love letter to cage matches, even though there was a lot of people, but they made it work. And this being the start to the road or on the way to All In, which I know everyone is excited for here, it makes me start to wonder who is going to be slotted where for the new pay-per-view Redemption. So for tonight, Swerve lost. Where does that put him now in the hierarchy, and where does he go from here? Andrade turned face. What does that mean? Is he going to be feuding with the Don Callis family for the next year and a half because he has so many members? Does he finally get a title shot?
Damn, I missed that. My fault. Yeah, a lot of stuff was set in motion tonight too. I forgot to bring that up. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of stuff. I mean,
that's the big point. That's the Wednesday is really going to be a huge show to see where stuff is going to be going and get planted for the future for the next 3 to 6 months, maybe even a year.
Now, wait, where did that comment go? Holy fucking shit. Killer Red, right there. That's my biggest problem with Twitter. That's the reason why it's so unusable to me. Dude, you could block these drones, and they, for some way, somehow, these tweets still end up on your fucking feed.
Yeah.
But here's my biggest problem, bro. Killer Red. For every 300 drones, for every 500 races you block, 3,000 more pop up.
Yeah.
It just got to a point with Twitter. I'm like, you win. I'm not even finna. I just don't even want to. So I'm going to get to a point where I'm just going to post news on Twitter. I'm just going to get off. But I had to take a break from that motherfucker. It's just, it is the worst. It is terrible. And boy, you only get algorithmic love on Twitter if you just, dude, you gotta, I don't even know.
Yeah.
You got to do some weird shit to get algorithmic love on Twitter. It's weird. All right, y'all. Well, I had fun. We went a little over 2 hours, man. We gave y'all that good work. I want to go to bed. So therefore, going once, going twice, and so to the man with the braids in his hair. So, sign off yet again. It's the epitome of black excellence, the king of dimes, just your boy, Mr. Starks, and
the beacon of football worldwide, the Messiah, Tommy Cute Sixes, and the internal pessimist, Big Deb.
Peace out, y'all.
See you Wednesday.